In this question we have four principles. Principle 1 explains to us about mischief. Principle 2 explains to us about criminal misappropriation. Principle 3 explains to us about criminal breach of trust. And Principle 4 explains to us about theft, right? Now, in this question, we need to decide. Okay, the facts in the present question are: there's an archaeologist, his name is A. He deals in antiques. He was going abroad for vacation. Before leaving the town, he called his servant B and asked him to clean the room. While B was cleaning the room, he found an old urn. It had few cracks and was chipped at various places. Though the chipped fragments of the urn were kept safely inside the urn, B showed the urn to A, who on careful observation realized that the urn belonged to the Indus Valley civilization period. Now, he asked B to keep the urn safely. One day, B realized that the cracks in the urn had widened. Therefore, in order to prevent any further damage, he filled the cracks with the plaster and also fixed the chipped fragments using glue. A's friend C visited A's house and B told him about the urn. C told B that even though the value of the urn has been diminished, he will still pay him 10,000. B sold the urn to C. Right. Now D, who was there, D was also there, right? He overheard the conversation, the entire conversation between these two people, and then he decided in his mind that he will secretly take away the urn from B and then restore it to A. That is A, the original, the owner of the urn, that is the archaeologist, right? So now we need to decide, that is on the above basis of the above mentioned facts, whether B will be guilty of committing, like as to on the basis of other facts, B is guilty of committing what crime. So basically we need to decide what crime is B guilty of, right? So clearly none of the above. Again, now the reason why D is the correct answer is, so over here if we say that we have three offenses: theft, criminal misappropriation, criminal mischief, right? Again, if we just move back to the definitions, the first definition is of um, theft, right? So let's start with theft. Principle number 4 provides for theft. Whoever intending to take dishonestly any movable property out of the possession of any person without that person's consent moves that property in order to such taking is said to commit theft. So these basically are the essentials, right? So from the facts we get to know that his acts do not amount to theft. Why? Because the possession of the urn was given by A, that is A himself. We did not take it without his consent, right? As is clear from the facts, that is A himself gave B the urn. That is, the possession was directly handed over to him by the archaeologist, that is A. Therefore, clearly he has not committed theft, right? Secondly, we can say with regard to criminal misappropriation, let's say whoever dishonestly misappropriates or converts to his own use any movable property belonging to another is said to have committed criminal misappropriation, right? So this is principle number 2. Now clearly again this also his act also does not amount to criminal misappropriation. Why? Because the accused, he must come in possession of the property innocently, right? This is the important point over here, right? In this case the possession was never entrusted to him. Also, he is not guilty of mischief, as he did not intend to, nor he knew that his action would diminish the value of the urn. We've already done this, right? With regard to mischief, the principle number 1 clearly says that the property must be destroyed or the value of the property must be diminished, right? This is the important essential over here, right? So basically the point over here is that neither mischief nor theft nor criminal misappropriation has happened over here, right? But we can say that principle 3 can be applied. We can say that criminal breach of trust has happened here. But why? Because now why criminal breach of trust has happened there? Why? Because he was entrusted with the urn by A and then he sold it to C. So basically there was a breach of trust over here, right? So we can say that criminal breach of trust happened over here, but over here the facts clearly speak about three offenses: theft, no there was no theft; mischief, no there was no mischief; criminal misappropriation, no there was no mischief. So clearly the correct answer is B.